Hello, everyone. This is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne. And I'll bring you a video tonight titled, How the Woman That Is Right for You Communicates with You. This will be a heavy video. You all stay tuned. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available on my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Life-changing, groundbreaking, directional, revolutionary books. Get your copies, www.matthewchorne.com. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. It's really that simple. But let's get right to it. How the woman that is right for you communicates with you. There's a woman that's right for you. And, one thing that motivated me to make this particular video is being a man that's at the top tier of the food chain. Being that man, okay? And seeing other men, as I'm out in the DMV over the years, all of the 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", well-dressed, successful guys at the top of the food chain, we would all disappear from the scene and then come back. And we would disappear because we met a woman that was invigorating to us, that captivated us. And we would all part ways with the scene to see where we could go with these particular women. And it happened one by one. And it got to a point that when we would disappear and come back, because we had access to everything, man. We were hitting everything moving. We had all the beautiful women. But each and every one of us identified what our optimal experience was. It was with one woman who saw us in accordance with how we saw ourselves and gave us the ideal experience that we desired. So I would see these men and I would see myself disappear. And when we would come back, it was understood. You met someone, you wanted to explore, it didn't work out, now you're back. And it was an understanding. Like, oh man, you've been away for a while. Oh, you've been away for a while. It was a joke because we all knew what happened. We had our sights set on a particular woman, and we ultimately had to choose ourselves, and we were disappointed. So you have to understand, even as a sexy, attractive man at the top of the food chain, that man still identifies that an experience with his ideal woman trumps and is greater than a multitude of experiences with women that give him an enjoyable experience, he's extremely attracted to, but things don't work out, meaning she doesn't have the qualities to stay. And so that's what brought about this video, is the realization and the acceptance that even the coldest hearted players, even the most attractive men, will bow out of the game of dealing with a multitude of women in order to explore the possibilities with the woman that he's identified as his ideal woman. That's attractive, beautiful, and giving him the experience that he's given to her. That's a rarity. And that's what can pull a man off of the scene of beautiful women and have him to solely gaze and engage with one particular woman. Okay, so I had to frame it that way. And so that's why you need to understand how the right woman communicates with you. How the woman that is right for you communicates with you. The first way that she communicates with you is that she speaks to your future and she celebrates and praises your best qualities. She's praising your best qualities and she's speaking to your future and motivating you to be your best self because she sees herself in your future. She wants a future with you, meaning that she's identified enough qualities in you when she saw you, when she interacted with you. She's identified enough qualities in you that she can see herself having a future with you. That's the right woman. That's the right woman right there. And so she will immediately begin to praise your best attributes. And she praises your best attributes because she sees so much in you and she wants so much safety in you that she knows that you need to have an awareness of your best so you continue to give your best so that she can experience the best by you giving your best to the world every day. As she selfishly praises you, hoping that you have the awareness that's going to keep you on the track to maximizing the best attributes that she sees in you. That's why she praises your best attributes. She wants you to be the absolute best that you can be so she can have the absolute best future that she can have. She sees the best in you. And she may see some impediments in you. She may see some things that you struggle with that she knows are not going to be good for her future and your future, but she'll suspend bringing those to your awareness and put the focus on praising your best attributes because she wants you to have an awareness of your best attributes so you continue to flourish and thrive in your best attributes because she sees that much in you. It's getting deep. And so that's how she communicates with you. She always brings your best to your awareness because she needs you at your best and she sees you at your best. She's in your future. She's seeing in your future, hoping that you can see into your future. The woman that's designated for you can see more in you than you can see in yourself. That's why she's constantly trying to bring your best to your awareness so that you can be the best for her because you have a full awareness of yourself and you're not afraid to function in and thrive in your best. That's why she praises you. She suspends your impediments because we're never perfect. We all have impediments as men. She suspends bringing that to your realization and to your awareness, and she's fixated on your best and she doesn't hide it. She praises your best, hoping that you see your best. And the second way that your ideal woman, the woman that's for you, communicates with you is that she has an understanding that you two have had decades of life before you met one another. And so that means there's going to be inevitable conflict. Conflict is an aside. It's different from betrayal. Attributes that she sees in you based on you not being in it the way that she's in it. She knows that's going to lead to betrayal. But conflict are trivial norms that are familiar to you both that are a part of you. So that's going to create conflict because you're two human beings who've had decades of life before you met one another. That's going to lead to conflict because you all have to mesh and become one. And there's going to be conflict en route to becoming one. But if you're compatible, there's not going to be an overabundance of conflict. You're just going to have natural conflicts that are a byproduct of you two merging into one. And how she communicates with you when conflict arises, she's immediately looking for solutions. If she's identified you as her ideal man that she can have a future with, she's not looking for an exit out or an exit clause. She's communicating solutions. Her spirit, her mind, her soul, her intellect, her whole embodiment of who she is looking for solutions because she's already identified your qualities that can bode well for her in terms of a lifetime. She's seeing you at your best. And when a woman sees you at your best, she's automatically looking for resolution to conflict. Meaning conflict does not last long because she's introducing solutions and she's not looking for an exit. That's how you know you have the right woman who's communicating with you the right way. And you desire her to a degree that you're congruently looking for solutions when the natural conflicts arise. You all are not running from the conflict. You all accept the conflict as a part of being human beings, and you simultaneously both look for solutions. That's how you know you have the right woman in your life that's communicating with you the right way. She's looking for solutions, and you're compatible when the trivial conflict arises, and you both easily find solutions because you desire to be in each other's presence. That's when you know you have the right woman. When you're looking for solutions and she's looking for solutions when those trivial conflicts arise. I told you the game was going to be deep. Y'all make sure y'all donate, man. The game is getting real deep. And a lot of men have the right woman in their space that they can pair themselves with for a lifetime. But they're looking for more beauty. They're looking for a better B, if you understand what I'm saying. But a lot of times, the man will have the right woman in his presence that's looking into his future, that's praising his best attributes, and he's attracted to her. He'll have the right woman in his presence, but he is looking for the validation of having the most beautiful, physically beautiful woman that he can have on his arm because he has not found validation within himself. When you are at one with yourself, then your definition of beauty becomes redefined in terms of a woman. A man cannot identify the right woman that's communicating with him the right way until he is not deterred and elevated by beauty, until he understands that no woman can elevate him and make him more appealing than he already is, being the force that he is, because he's maximized himself. So you can't see beauty until you've become gorgeous. You've become gorgeous because you understand that you're clicking on all cylinders. You're beyond the sexually attractive man. Motherfucker, you're gorgeous. When you've maximized yourself to a point that you can predict the outcomes that you're going to get from life every day because you're bringing the absolute best version of yourself to life every day. Your appearance exudes the love that you have for yourself. The results in your life exude the love that you have for yourself based on the work that you've done for yourself. You can predict your elevated outcomes. You're living in your elevated outcomes. At that point, you're so apparent to women because they're looking to you for a future. You're so apparent that her beauty cannot make you compromise who you are in terms of not seeing her in her fullness. A man who is gorgeous to himself is not deterred by beauty because her beauty is now redefined. Her beauty is redefined. Any woman that you meet, you're not captivated by her beauty, you're captivated by her qualities. When you're a gorgeous man, beautiful women are just a fixture. Physically beautiful women are just a fixture in your life. They're going to be receptive to you. So when this woman is looking at you the right way and she's looking to have a future with you and she's praising your best attributes, you can identify her as beautiful. Why? Because you're not defining her by her beauty, you're defining her by her qualities. Men who are gorgeous, men who have fully inhaled themselves, men who have maximized themselves, they understand their place in the food chain. They're fucking gorgeous. They're a rarity. They're an experience. They're a sight to behold. That man is gorgeous. So that man can never be dissuaded or tossed to and fro by a woman's beauty because he's gorgeous. He can see her in her trueness, in her fullness, which is her qualities, in conjunction with the fact that he's extremely attracted to her. And she has more appeal to him than a woman who is more physically attractive than her that's giving you a lesser experience. When you're gorgeous, you're dealing with extremely attractive women who are giving you the maximal experience. Her beauty is defined by her qualities. Her qualities radiate to you and they're amplified to you because your qualities are amplified to her. That's why she's there. That's why she's wanting the best for you, because she already identified you as the man that she wants to have a future with. And you don't want to let these women go, but you will let these women go if you have not fully identified with yourself. You can't define beauty until you've redefined yourself. You redefine yourself when you take the maximum level of effort to maximize yourself. And you begin to see the results that gets you. You begin to have maximized better experiences. The world is responding to you in a way that's in accordance with your evolution and your ascension. That's when you're gorgeous. You're the rarity. You're the departure. And you understand that because your experiences validate that. And so now you can identify true beauty because your definition of beauty is redefined. It's redefined according to the lens and the understanding that you have into and of yourself. So now that woman has value and that woman has credence in your life that is looking into your future, that's praising your best attributes. She's praising your best attributes because she sees your best. She sees qualities that she can ingratiate herself to and be safe with you. That's why she's edifying your best qualities. And you can see her when you've edified your best qualities and you've accepted your best qualities and everything that walking in your best qualities has brought you in return. You know that you're gorgeous. So now you can identify beauty. That's how the right woman can never escape you, because you understand where she's coming from in her communication with you and the basis of her communication with you. She sees you in accordance with how you see yourself, and she sees more in you than you see yourself because her survival depends on it. And she's going to fully trust you when you see everything in yourself that she sees in you. You've done some work. You have an awareness of yourself. Yeah, you're gorgeous. You're a departure, but there's more, and she sees more. And you can identify her as the most beautiful woman because you've seen more in yourself than you were ever able to see in yourself because she brought it to your awareness because her survival depends on it. That's how deep this game is, man. This is how the right woman for you communicates with you. She's in your future. And she may see some things that you need to work on, but that's not her focus. That's why she's always talking to you in terms of your best, because your impediments, she's going to present that to you, and you have to ultimately see that she's introducing things to you that can make you better, make you your best. But she's sold on you. If she's speaking to your beauty, if she's speaking to you as if you're the most gorgeous man she's ever seen, she's speaking to you in a way that she wants to ingratiate herself into your future. She's identified you as her best option. And that's why you have to see her as the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, man. Because you're the most beautiful man you've ever seen. You're gorgeous, and that's how you can identify her beauty. She's identified you as her Lord. She saw your qualities and concluded that this can be my Lord. Women were designed to be under the lordship of a man. And let me explain that. I didn't say Lord and Savior, I said Lordship. And that's even in the Bible. I'm not going to open the Bible up. So she's looking to pair herself with you, ingratiate herself into you, become one with you, and trust that you can be her Lord. Take her to outcomes that she's unable to take herself to, regardless of how successful she is. She's identified you as her Lord. Women were designed for lordship, and that's why when it comes to weddings, whether it's her father or the most influential man in her life that's guided her to that point, gives her away to her husband. When that man gives her away, he's taking a hard enough look at you and he's accepted that I had a place in her life, but she's a grown adult woman. There's a man that's designated to take her further than I've been able to take her. My role in her life is done. That's why he gives her away. His role is done in her life because your role is the final role of a man in her life. That's why he gives her away. And so she understands the guidance that she's received from her father or whatever influential man that's been in her life. And she acknowledges the safety that that man sees in you. And so she transitions her submission from him to you. She's going from Lord to Lord. And when you are the Lord of a woman, you're responsible for her. That's why she's always bringing your best attributes to you, because her future depends on it. Her quality of life depends on it. Because she's acknowledging that she needs guidance. Guidance has gotten her this far. And then you enter the picture and she sees your best qualities and she needs you to see your best qualities so guidance can take her to her final best destinations in life. It's a transfer of lordship. She's designated you as your Lord, as her Lord, but she needs you to be your absolute best. That's why she communicates with you the way that she does. The sisterhood cannot talk her out of her perception of you. Any struggles that she has, she sees more in your strengths than your struggles. People can say anything they want to say to her about you, but she sees your best. And she's not going to trust you until you operate in your best. And yes, you've made some strides. You have a solid identity and understanding of yourself, but she's designated to see your best. She's going to show you things. She's going to show you the outcomes of your efforts before you arrive there. That's the right woman for your life. She's in your future. She's in your presence, but she's in your future. She's speaking to your future because her safety, her quality of life, and her life in general depends on you having the elevated awareness of yourself that she sees. That's how deep this game is, man. That's how the right woman communicates with you. Nothing can talk her out of you. I see men all the time. Oh, I had the right woman, but she was influenced by this and she was influenced by that. Yeah, she was influenced because the voices that were coming toward her that downplayed you were greater than the awareness of yourself that could never be dissuaded, that can never be interrupted. The right woman has an uninterrupted perception of you. And she's not going to fully trust you until you have an uninterrupted perception of yourself. You've pushed the boundaries of life. You've overcome your adversities. You understand your purpose. And you've accepted it, and you've taken strides to be the absolute best that you can be and become that gorgeous man, that fully recognizable gorgeous man. That's the woman that she's communicating to in hopes that he becomes that, because her future literally is in your hands because she's designated you as her optimal option. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach, bringing you a video tonight just talking about how the right woman communicates with you, how the woman that is right for you, how she communicates with you. She's in your future. And she's not going to leave you unless you don't believe in the man that she sees that you are. But when you believe in the man that she sees that you are, then she can fully trust you to ingratiate herself into you, become one with you. That's how deep the game is, man. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life, in addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And if you would like me to make a video on a particular topic, a custom topic, I see you all in the comments. It never ceases, and I'm thankful. But if you want me to make a specialized, individualized video just for you on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating, then make a donation of $50 or more to my PayPal or my Cash App. That's in my video description. Leave your topic that you want me to speak on in the note feature that's on PayPal and Cash App. They both have a note feature. Leave your topic that you want me to speak on along with your donation, and I'll have your video on my channel in 24 hours or less. If your topic is more in depth than just leaving a note in PayPal or Cash App, then you make a donation of $50 or more, and then you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. And then I will promptly do an assessment of what you want me to speak about and have your video on my channel, Matthew C. Horne Dating, in 24 hours or less. It's easy, it's streamlined, okay? I'm not just going to speak on topics just because you suggest them, okay? This is expert level game right here. You're not hearing it like this. Make your donations and I'll make your videos. If you've been impacted by this particular message that I gave you in this video, I want you to make a donation. You can donate to my PayPal or my Cash App that's in my video description. Very easy. I'll never tell you what to donate. Just donate in accordance with how you've been impacted. That's all I ever ask. If you're in need of coaching, then understand that because my voice resonates with you, that I'm your dating coach. Okay? There are issues that you're facing in the dating space. There are things you're looking to overcome. And I'm your man to take you to the other side to break through. It's really that simple. If you're in need of coaching, if you desire coaching from me, then you contact me at matt@matthewchorne.com. Leave coaching in the subject matter of the email. Leave your name, your phone number, whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space. I will do an immediate assessment and get back to you promptly with the terms of the coaching. Once you accept the terms of the coaching, then we'll set a date and time and the coaching will commence. It's very easy over here. Everything is streamlined, okay? And also, I still have slots available for my year-long mentorship program. This is an individualized mentorship program that I'm taking 5 people on. I only have the bandwidth for 5 people that I can be that accessible to you to provide you mentorship. This includes multiple coaching calls throughout the week. This includes immediate access to me 24 hours a day in whatever issues that you're facing. You can be in a situation with a woman. You can be trying to make a decision. Nothing is off limits once you're in my year-long mentorship program. You give me a year of your life, it will never be the same. We'll even meet up in person regardless of where you are. We will work it out that we meet up in person. We'll go out in person. I can assess you, coach you in person as you talk to women. It's very hands-on. It's very steady. And you have, once again, direct access to me over the duration of a year. Your life will never be the same. I'm going to do an immediate assessment of where you are and exactly where you want to go. And I will begin to immediately implement the coaching strategies over the duration of the year to take you to where you want to be. Very personalized. It's nothing like it out there for you. Once again, you give me a year of your life, you will end up exactly where you want to be and beyond. Okay? So if you want that, you just email me at matt@matthewchorne.com and leave mentorship in the subject matter. Leave your name, your phone number, and just tell me a little bit about yourself. And then I will do the assessment and I'll call you and then we'll talk about the terms of the mentorship, because we have to talk just to see if we're congruent and compatible to take a year-long journey with one another. But I promise you, your life will never be the same. And there's life coaching integrated into this. It's not just specific to dating coaching. There's life coaching because you have to become the optimal man to get the optimal outcomes that you want from life, not just for beautiful women, okay? Lastly, my dating coaching community on the school platform. It's growing. We're having great coaching calls. We're having great Zoom sessions. I'm putting exclusive content in this community. 2 exclusive videos twice a week. Members of this community even give me topics, and I make those exclusive videos based on the topics. You will get maximum value by joining my school community. To register for my school community, where we can have weekly contact with one another, exclusive videos that I'm offering just to the community. It's a very elevated space. Breakthroughs are happening in this space. We just had a Zoom call tonight for the duration of an hour, and it was great, man. It was enjoyable. Everyone got their breakthroughs. So if you want to join my school community, just click the link that's going to be in this video description, as well as pinned to the top of the comments and pinned to the top of the chat. The link to sign up for my school community will be in there as well. Every Zoom session is archived so you can catch up. Every video, exclusive video for the community, is archived as well. So when you come in, you can binge watch, you can catch up, and then you can be current when I do the Zoom calls every Monday. You can be right there with me, asking me whatever you want to ask me, having direct access to me. But that's it. I've enjoyed spending some time with you tonight. And just understand how the right woman communicates with you. She's in your future because she sees your best attributes that she wants you to have a complete awareness of, so that she can fully implant herself into your space. She's in your future because she sees you as her future, and her communication with you will validate her perception of you. I'll see you all soon.